Hello guys, in this video I will tell you how to make this 3D carousel in Figma. Let's get into the video. So first, since it's going to be a website, we need these header parts. It's just a set of text and buttons. You can make it by yourself. Next, we would need this soda can, a realistic soda can, and I'm going to remove the background with the help of Figma's AI. And by pressing the control on your keyboard, you can just crop the unwanted areas of this soda can. Next, we would need some fruit labels like this in different flavors. We'll be using only 3, and also we need the relevant fruit images with that matches the fruit labels. So I'll tell you where to get all these. Go to free pick. Here you can find a lot of free good stuffs. Go to find stock and type soda can realistic. There you can see a lot of cans, but make sure you press the free before searching. So here the free versions are there. You can just download whatever you like. I just downloaded this one. You can download whatever you like. So just import the image into your Figma. So next you can type floating fruits. You can particularly mention the fruit name also. You can just explore. You have lots of fruits, and you can just import this image into Figma and remove background with the help of Figma's AI or any plugins. Or you can also use a plugin called Unsplash, where you can find lots of free images. For example, if you type raspberry, you can find one such image, which I have used in my video. You can use remove background feature and make the images. And next we need the labels. You can type fruit soda labels and you will get a lot of free labels here. You can download anything which you find attractive. You can also download it in vector in case you're using Photoshop to edit the contents of the labels. I'm just using as an image. Now we need to make this kind of frame. So for that, make a rectangle. I'm going to make a width of 260. Make sure your width and height matches with that of the soda can that you're using. And now bring the labels one by one on top of all the rectangles. Make sure the spacing is even. So now give relevant fill for all the labels, and make sure you group all the labels with respective to their rectangles, and select all and give a frame selection. You can rename it as soda flavor slider. Just for your reference, you can name it whatever you like. So once it is done, you have to now duplicate the can into 2 and name it as can 1 and can 2 and place on top of each other. Now bring the soda flavor slider on top of both the cans. Now just select can 2, which is the top can, and the soda flavor slider, nothing else. Just select these 2 and use as mask. So now you will find this slider just adapts the shape of the can. So just click the soda flavor slider frame, and with the help of arrow keys you can adjust it so that it is proper. Now select the mask group, and in the appearance you will see a small drop. Click that and choose plus darker. You can play around different options and see how it looks. Now it looks like a realistic metallic can. Now select the whole frame and give it a good background fill. You can choose whatever color that suits you. So once it is done, I'm going to take all the fruits inside. So you can decide how your fruits want to look. You can either put real pomegranates, I mean the complete full pomegranates, or the sliced ones, or the seeds, however. Just make sure everything is inside the frame. We can also give a realistic shadow effect for the can. Go to plugins and select beautiful shadows. Just give apply. You can see a subtle shadow that is applied to the can. So once it is done, duplicate it and select the soda flavor slider, and with the help of arrow keys just move it to the next part, next fruit label, and give it an actual background fill that suits the next color, and remove all the old objects and place the new raspberries. Again, you can just rotate the raspberries. You can use 1 or 3. So group all the raspberries and place it on the upper frame, and press spacebar while you are moving it up so that it remains inside the frame. So this actually looks like the raspberries are coming from the top when it actually moves to the raspberry slide. So this is just for this effect. Maybe you will not understand this. While seeing the result, you might understand. So once it is done, select all the pomegranate, group it and paste it in the next slide. And again press the space bar while moving it up to make sure it is inside the frame. Why we are moving this up is because when the pomegranate slide completes and when it moves to the raspberry slide, the pomegranate just slides down and the raspberries come from the top. So this is the effect which we want to achieve. Now copy the second frame and make it as a mango just by pressing the slider. Now remove all these and bring in your mango images. Change the colors. So this is the same step which we have followed in the previous 2 slides. Just bring in the mango. If your mango are coming out of the frame, it means that they are outside the frame and it will not be animated. So make sure it is inside the frame. To do that, just cut the image, press the desktop and again paste it, so it will be automatically pasted inside the frame. You can adjust it in the left layers panel as well if you want. So again group it, go to the top frame. You can also rotate the mangoes so that it rotates and comes inside. Also we want the raspberries to go down, so copy the raspberry group, paste it in the desktop mangoes desktop side and move it up. While moving, make sure you're pressing the space bar. I'm repeating this because it is something you will miss and it will not be animated. So make sure you press the space bar. So once all 3 are done, now what we are going to do is make 3 slides, because I have 3 flavors, 3 empty states, because we want the background colors to slide. So we are making this step. So make 3 slides and give the background fill of each one. So first select it and give auto layout. Next select all and make it as a frame. So this is the rule. First auto layout and next frame selection. Give clip content and minimize the frame to the first fill. You can name it as color slider. So create a copy and paste it in the first desktop side. So just drag it inside and align it in the middle on both ways and press Ctrl open bracket to make it go backwards. And once it is done, copy the same color slider to the next desktop for the pink one. Now you have to move it. So make sure you're not pressing the color slider. You are pressing the auto layout frame. I mean, you have selected the auto layout frame while pressing and not the color slider. Only if you choose the auto layout frame for moving, it will work. So select it, make it go back, and you have to repeat the process for the third mango slide as well. So we'll come to the text now. I'm just typing mango. I want the text as well to slide. So what I'm doing is I'll make it bigger and bolder. I'm selecting this TWCN font. Keep it center. You can keep the color as white. Since I want to slide this as well, we will make another frame here. Just drag it out. What we are going to do is make it as a group. So press Ctrl G on your keyboard. Now it is a group. So make sure you put the width of the group frame to 1440 to match the desktop frame and align it in the middle. So now we have 3 flavors. So I'm duplicating it to 3 times and renaming all the fruits: raspberry and pomegranate. And now we are going to follow our previous rules. Group, like select everything and put the spacing to 0. First auto layout and then frame selection. And now press Ctrl on your keyboard and just drag it to the first frame. You can either put it in the first or last. I want the colors to move from right to left and the words to go from left to right. That's why I have selected mango first. So I'm just keeping it at the center of my desktop 3, and I'm just copying it and pasting it again in desktop 2. What I'm going to do is select the auto layout frame, and with the help of my arrow keys, I'm moving to the next Raspberry. So it is moving from left to right. And again, paste it in the first desktop side and select my auto layout frame and make it to the pomegranate. You can also name it as name slider or text slider, whatever it is. Now go to prototype and you can put after delay of 1000 milliseconds. Navigate to next slide. You can put custom bezier. So make sure you match this curve, and following the same process for the next 2 slides. And the same will be repeated again. So it's going to be a loop. Now select the first frame and go to present. Voila! Here is your 3D carousel ready. I hope you found it useful. If you have any doubts or if something is not working for you, do let me know in the comments. It must be a simple trick that you might have missed. I will teach you. Thank you.